Okay, so today the United States Department of the Treasury designated Mr. Marian Kochner under the Global Magnitsky Act for sanctions based on a person being responsible for, having participated in, or indirectly responsible for serious human rights violations. We know that Mr. Kochner threatened journalist Jan Kuciak. He also hired a member of the Slovak intelligence service to follow Mr. Kuciak, and that the Slovak authorities have indicted Mr. Kochner for hiring a hitman to murder Mr. Kuciak, and eventually Mr. Kuciak was murdered along with his fiancée Martina Kusnirova. And by today's actions, the United States will be seeking to ensure that the U.S. financial system is unable to be used by Mr. Kochner or abused by Mr. Kochner to undermine the rule of law or any ongoing legal proceedings here in Slovakia.
Možno koľkých spoločností sa to týka, o aký majetok ide?
Today's actions affect Mr. Kochner as well as 6 related entities. All of those entities can be found on the Office of Foreign Assets Controls Department of the Treasury website.
Týka sa to aj o manželke a deti?
So today's actions, again, they affect Mr. Kochner. They affect 6 entities that we know are owned or controlled by Mr. Kochner. And if you read the Global Magnitsky Act, any entities that are more than 50% owned by Mr. Kochner or controlled by Mr. Kochner are also affected, even if they are not on the specific list that we released today.
Ako sa teraz budú k Marianovi Kochnerovi správať slovenské banky?
So today we can only speak about what the result will be in the United States. Today's result in the United States will be that any property in the United States that is owned by Mr. Kochner is frozen. U.S. companies and persons are prohibited from doing business with Mr. Kochner, and he is prohibited from entering the United States. We won't be able to speculate about what non-American financial institutions might do. So thank you very much.
Thank you.